I'm Joanne Johnson and I'm a partner in Johnson Scott, which is a new veterinary clinic we've just set up at Witchford near Ely. And I had never ever thought about the phone system at a veterinary practice before because I've only ever worked for other practices. So when I got the task of looking for a phone system, I didn't quite really know where to start. So it was very lucky that I managed to find Merlin Telecom, because as soon as I called, I felt like there was suddenly someone who could explain the things I needed to know from a, not from a sort of, explaining it to me as a layperson who doesn't know all the ins and outs and the technicalities of various different types of internet-based phone systems, but could just explain what it meant in the real world. And that made a big difference, because I've been trawling through a lot of websites, but Merlin was actually the first one that I felt confident enough to ring, and I was very lucky that they were the right people to ring in the first instance. As things went on, it became more and more apparent that their customer service was like nothing I'd ever experienced before from any company. Brilliant. We had a power cut, and the system did exactly what it was supposed to do, which was divert through to an emergency mobile without us having to do anything. So that all did as it was supposed to. And also, each time we had a question, you didn't feel like you're asking a daft question. Each question that we asked, John would explain it really, really nicely, and you feel like you understood a bit more about what was going on, which you don't get with a big company. You usually ask a question and the person on the end of the line is not the right person to ask that question to, and you sort of spend ages tracking down the right person to ask a question of, and that's that's not what you get with Merlin. You get a totally different approach, really, which is lovely.